Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope everybody had a good day. The spoon, well, my spoon is ready, just in case. So, welcome to the stream. Niels, good to see you. Mitch Ashdown, Ronnie Vatkin, Shelly Winters, M35, Blue, good to see you. LJ Boone, good to see you. Well, looks like we got a good crew started already. Oh, and just in case Slow Weevil shows up, sorry I could not make the bed. Doing laundry right now. um, so let's find out how close we are to our goal. So we are at $714.65. So we are $284 euros and 35 cents from having to. That smells good. I like it in small quantities, but I'm still worried about the spoonful. So just in case we reach that tonight, I do have my spoon ready. And yes, that will be live on camera. Let me copy the link, post it in chat, and pin the message. So if you guys can afford to make a donation, I'd appreciate it. The guys from Alpha 2 Company, International Legion will appreciate it. Let's get these medics their truck so they can do evacuations. Hey, Anna, Aussie T. Don't go where, Ronnie. I'm not going anywhere. Overall, let's refresh this. And we are past the halfway mark for the entire drive. 75,714 euros and 25 cents. So halfway to the goal. Just remember, Christmas in Ukraine is on January 7th. Orthodox Christmas. Let's go down. And view all the fundraisers. ATP Geopolitics, 28,229. Dmitry at War Translated, 15,231. Mercado Media, 11,318. Succumus, 8,947. Might as well say 48. Silicon Curtain, 3,668. Someone needs to like donate €1. Rick the Ukrainian, 2,304. The Shills, 1,811. Johnny FD, 861. Our little group, 714. Phil Ipner, 237. So a lot of communities coming together and making this happen. Always a good thing to see a community working together. Put this back up here so we can check on the numbers later. And of course, let's get into the news from ZCU. Operational information as of 8 a.m. December 19th regarding the Russian invasion. Well, at least they fixed this part. And as back to normal, we always start with glory to Ukraine. He's still having trouble writing the number of days. 1,030th day, not the 1,130th. The 1,030th day of the large-scale armed aggression of the Russian Federation against Ukraine has begun. The heroic struggle of the Ukrainian people. That is definitely true, in my opinion. Over the past day, 250 combat clashes were recorded. I'll show you guys a video that puts that into perspective. Third Assault put out a video of what it takes to repel one Russian assault. And that's happening 250 times yesterday. Yesterday, the enemy launched 3 missile strikes using 3 missiles. 35 airstrikes on the positions of Ukrainian units and settlements, dropping 36 bombs. In addition, it carried out more than 4,250 artillery strikes. 178 were from multiple launch rocket systems. The aggressor launched airstrikes in the areas of settlements, in particular of Oleksandrivka, Volchansky Krutoy, Uday, and Ulakuli. I'm not sure on the pronunciation of that. I'll have to work on that again. Yesterday, aviation and missile troops and artillery of the Defense Forces launched 4 strikes on the areas of concentration of enemy personnel, munitions, and 3 other important enemy facilities. Moving into the individual directions. In Kharkiv, 1 combat clash took place in the Voschansk area. Let's combine that with Kupiansk. Well, I guess not. We'll come back to that. Just cover Kharkiv for a minute. Of course, Kharkiv is here. Kupiansk is here. And no changes in the fronts. The reason I'm going to do Kupiansk separately is in the Kupiansk direction, the number of attacks per day for the day were 26 assaults. The defense forces repelled the enemy assaults near Petropavlivka, Koloniska, and Lozova. So a little bit more than one attack per hour yesterday on 3 cities. Petropavlivka, Kushlivka, and Lozova. So definitely tell where Russia is directing their forces in this area. Big jump up from the number of attacks from yesterday. In the Lomonsky direction, the enemy attacked 24 times near Hrivka, Novoihorovka, Nadia, Yampolivka, and in Terny. Unfortunately, the attacks in Liman are staying fairly steady. Novoihorovka, Hrivka, Terny, and what was the other one? Nadia. That is a new one for me. Oh, this is going to be one of those small ones. Yep, right there. Nadia. Small village right here between Novoihorovka and Kopanki. Small little settlement, but there was assaults there and essentially along the entire front down to Terny. 5 attempts to attack the positions of our troops were repelled by Ukrainian defenders in the Servisk direction near Vinko Kamensky. Servisk and Vrknyo Kamensky is here. All the assaults were in this area. If you guys are fans of K2 and watch their videos, you will see this oil refinery in the background of a lot of their videos. Fighting taking place not far from it. Moving on to the Kramatorsk direction. The enemy tried to advance 5 times in the areas of Chasiv Yar, Hirhorvika, and in the Bilohora direction. Okay. Hirhorivka in this area is north of Chasiv Yar. Chasiv Yar is here. And at the zoom in, Bilohora is this settlement here. It stretches along this one road. So those are the areas of attack. And, well, it says Kramatorsk, but I consider it Konstantinivka direction, which includes, in my mind, includes Toretsk. Speaking of, in the Toretsk direction, the enemy carried out 13 assaults near Toretsk, Devlivka, and Sitirbryanka. Directly south of Chasiv Yar, Sitirbryanka is here, Toretsk is here, and Devlivka is here, but it is also here. So, I'm guessing they mean this one. Otherwise, they would. I guess it would be included in Bilohora if it was this one. And at the main point of enemy contact, across direction, Our defenders repelled 48 assault actions in the areas of the settlements of Mirolubivka, Promin, Lysivka, Dachenshki, Zeleny, Novovaslivka, Kumachki, and Novoolinka, where the invaders, with the support of aviation, tried to displace our units from occupied frontiers. Again, very similar names coming up over and over again. Mirolubivka, Promin, Lysivka, Dachensky, Zeleny, Novovaslivka, and Novoolinka. Zoom back out to get the whole front here. And the only advances made today are, well, right here by Novoolinka. Russians were able to occupy 4 houses and a couple farm fields. Moving on to the Kharkiv direction, the defense forces repelled 25 attacks near Sansivka, Staroturny, Kharkovo, and Dacheny, where the enemy tried to break through the defense forces of our troops. And Sansivka, Staroturny, Kharkova, and Dachenki. So not a big front, and we see the enemy making some progress according to Deep State by Zora. The rest of this direction is unchanged. Unfortunately, you see changes down here in the Vermis direction. The enemy also carried out 25 assault operations near Constantinople. My tongue does not want to say Constantinople. Konstantinopolski, Roslini, Velika Novosilka, Blahodatny, Novokumar, and Storoznevo. So, Konstantinopolski, Sukovyali, Rozloniv, Novokumar, Velika Novosilka, Blahodatny, Storozneve, Makrivka, and unfortunately, it is looking more and more like the troops in Makrivka are going to be encircled. There is not much talk about this area right now. It is a difficult situation, and there's just no information to share other than what you see here on Deep State. Once the occupier tried to break through to Novoandrivka in the Orhiv direction, but was repulsed. In the Dnieper River direction, 5 combat clashes with the enemy took place in the island zone of the Dnieper Delta. The enemy was successful. Or was unsuccessful, sorry. Thankfully, that means there was no activity in Guliapol, Orhiv, Novoandrivka, where the assaults happened in this area. And, well, they said it straight out today, the island areas of the Dnieper Delta. This is where we assume most of the attacks are happening. but at least they gave us some confirmation of that today. The Defense Forces of Ukraine continue the operation in Kursk. The enemy's aviation continues to strike its own territory. Over the past day, Russian aircraft have carried out 21 airstrikes, dropping 31 bombs. Ukrainian defenders repelled 68 assault actions of the invaders. They're burning through those North Korean troops, aren't they? Let's go back to Kursk. They don't really give us towns that the assaults are happening in, but you see an update here by Deep State today. This little ravine between two farm fields. Russia was able to regain that. But in general, basically you can assume that the assaults were either happening along this road or along this road. Russia is desperately trying to retake this city to push Ukrainian troops back towards Ukraine. They're trying to avoid fighting in Sudza currently because, well, they don't want Sudza to become like Bakhmut, Andriivka, or any other Ukrainian town that Russia has assaulted. In the Volyn or Policia directions, no signs of the formations of enemy offensive groups were detected. In Chernihiv and Sumy regions, the enemy maintains a military presence, carrying out shellings of settlements from the territory of the Russian Federation. They also conduct sabotage and reconnaissance activities and increase the density of mines and explosive barriers along the state border of Ukraine. At the same time, our soldiers continue to actively inflict significant losses in manpower and equipment on the occupation forces, exhausting the enemy along the entire front line of combat. Goes into the losses. We'll cover that with the graphic. And they end with, join the ranks of the Ukrainian armed forces, or the armed, let me retry that again. Join the ranks of the armed forces of Ukraine. Our strength is in unity. Glory to Ukraine. I missed the Razum de Pereможemo. So Nasha Svila U. Oh, I'll have to figure out how to pronounce that one. Not on camera. So that is the update for today. Let me grab the graphic for today. And total combat losses of the enemy as of December 19th, the 1030th day of the Russian invasion. Today, Russia lost 1,530 troops, 5 tanks. We're just one shy of 19,799, with 27 APVs being taken out today, 14 artillery systems, and my favorite number I love to see increase, anti-aircraft warfare systems. This is like the S-300s, the S-400s, the radar systems that go with it. And these are usually 18 to 26 mil each. So I love seeing these pop because that's a large number of Russian dollars, rubles that will never see anything but rubble again. Barney Rubble. I don't know. Yeah. I was trying to come up with a joke with like Flintstones with Barney Rubble, but it didn't quite work out in my head. 51 UAVs, 68 vehicles, and 4 special equipment. That is the Russian losses for today. Cover the air alerts. There's only 2 air alerts right now in Donetsk, which has been going on for 53 minutes. Chernihiv has been going for 6 hours, 17 minutes. Zelensky did not do a special speech today, although he did many, many others.
Пане президенте, шановні лідери, дякую.
Let me see if I could find that.
Madam President.
A determined Volodymyr Zelensky arrived to address Brussels. His message: America, European Union summit before duration in January the war. It's more than...
Okay, this is...
They need to be united also with the United States of America.
That's not the speech. I know how to do this. Office of the President of Ukraine. And you know what?
Бажаю здоров'я, шановні українці,
I'm
українки,
hitting
коротко.
Hold on, wait. This is the one I wanted.
Madam President.
Пане президенте, шановні лідери, дякую.
Okay, if anybody has a link to this speech without the translation over top of it, each let me just try one more time. It doesn't look like anybody's posted it in the original English. So I guess we'll just skip it for now. If anybody comes across the link for the speech that's not translated over top of it and is in the original English, let me know. We'll play it. In the meantime, I got a few videos for you today.
How are you?
General.
This is other things Zelensky was doing today.
Merci beaucoup à vous. Thank you so much.
So, meeting with Macron today. This is his speech with English subtitles at the press conference.
З ким ми маємо справу?
Who are we dealing with today? A friend from the Kremlin said that Russia is offering a
Росія пропонує
technological duel.
технологічну дуель. Так, сьогодні є вже
Yes, there's a video today. You can watch it.
Путін сказав, що
Putin said a technical duel,
каже, що
technological duel.
ми
He says that he will strike, for example, somewhere in Kyiv
кудись
and let them put up air defenses,
а вони нехай
and let's see what
поставлять
happens.
проти орешникам цієї нової ракети, а вони нехай поставлять протиповітряну оборону. Ну і подивимось, що буде. Ну, ви вважаєте, що це
Do you think this is a sane person?
адекватна людина? Просто
They're just scumbags.
відморозки.
That's the other stuff I have today. Here's one. These are North Korean 170 millimeter self-propelled artillery guns in Russia heading towards Ukraine. You know, just to play that again and to see North Korea's involvement in this war to date. You see how long that train is? Yeah. That's not a couple vehicles. That's a lot of vehicles. The only thing I can say is thankfully it's 170 millimeters, not a standardized artillery round. But I'm sure North Korea is sending those rounds with them. Ukraine's going to have to be facing these in the next couple weeks. I'll save the Russian Mir for the end. Russians are training on how to dodge drones. The only problem with that is the drones don't swoop down and come back up. The drones will swoop down, and even if you jump out of the way, it'll hit the ground right at his feet, and he won't have any legs anymore. So, pointless training, just something to make the troops feel better. Oh. So I was telling you earlier, Third Assault issued this video today, or earlier, of repelling a single assault. Now let me translate this. Third Assault shows us how to repel assaults. First, you hit the tank with a rocket launcher. Then the infantry starts pouring into the landing, where they are already met with cassettes, artillery fire, and finish off the rest with grenades. So each of those dots, well, not those dots, but that's cluster munition, but each of those dots before the cluster munition was troops hiding in the trees. Not hiding in the trees for very long. Well, there you see what it takes to repel one assault. And there was 250 of them yesterday. I just want to play this again because it's funny. Listen to the guy. uh, 92nd gave us a weekly roundup of their, well, the greatest hits of the week. MTB, Bempa. I couldn't read it before it. Another Bempa. Another Bempa. T-72. And these are the assaults that they're facing. It's not just, a couple troops running forward. It's armored vehicles pushing them up to a tree line and then turning and running around. Sorry, just taking care of a troll in chat. Troll no more. Oh, and if you ever, make it into Russia, watch out for their drivers. Let me restart this from the beginning. That wasn't a speed bump. Yeah, I had the keyword. Uh, just pictures, no video, but this is from the city of Nikopol. This city here, right across the old reservoir from Zaporizhia nuclear power plant. So, somebody's house. You see where it hit in the playground. Another house. Yeah, another house. Not the same house, right? Nope, the windows are different. So, another house. Another home. The fence, somebody's fence for their house. Looks like the garage somebody built. Not a military vehicle. It's not painted green. It's not camo. There's no drone. No plus on it. No nothing. Just a civilian car. Oh. That is Russia shelling civilians. Just to make sure. I'm going to save those other ones for last. Oh, the drones from last night. Let me just translate this for you folks. They shot down 0 of 2 Iskander missiles, 45 of 85 enemy UAVs. Another 40 were lost due to electronic warfare. So, batting 100 on 1,000 on the drones. Unfortunately, the missiles got through. Some Ukrainian drone operators decided to have a barbecue, and the Russians were invited. See them working there to cover up the artillery piece. And the barbecue begins. And here comes the Russians with the shovels, trying to put it out. And towards the end here, you'll see why you do not store ammunition next to your artillery piece. Uh-oh. So yeah, don't store ammunition next to your artillery piece. More people were smoking in Russia today, and got video of the aftermath. They were smoking at a oil refinery, apparently. Oh, you missed it, Blue? You missed why you don't store your ammunition next to your artillery pieces? Let me play the other video of the oil refinery on fire. And I'll go back and show you. Oh. Ukrainians sent in a shell to set this artillery piece on fire that they're covering up with camo netting. Yeah, let me slow this down. You see the Russian soldiers coming in to try and put it out. More Russian soldiers coming in to try and throw dirt on it. Again, more of them coming. And see this right here? So watch right here. That is ammunition stored right next to it that heated up and kind of just blew up underground. And you see the smoke coming out. Hold on, let me back that one up again. I should have paused. The smoke coming out here when the fire is way over here, that's their tunnel complex and everything that just got violently flushed. Yeah, you do not store your ammunition near the artillery piece for this specific reason. Okay, yeah, it makes it easier to run ammo over to load it, but you know, there was at least 10 people putting that fire out, trying to put that fire out when that thing went off. That hurt a lot. Here are the soldiers of the 28th Motorized Rifle Brigade and the Motorized Infantry Battalion of the 1004th Brigade rescue people from Toretsk. No, it's not the Stalker 2 video game. This is real life and a tour of Toretsk. Oh, I should put this back up to normal speed.
Постапокалипсис.
Ой, ну когда скажут уже нам сказал, или хлопці приходили.
You see what happens to houses, and
Ну,
people live
более-менее
instead in the root cellars.
Одна женщина ж не ходячая, да?
Oh,
Зимние вещи есть у вас?
there is one thing I want to point out here.
более-менее что-то найти.
Beehives. Unfortunately, bees suffer as well.
Одна женщина ж не ходячая, да, у вас?
Не, почему она ходячая, просто она слепая у нас и старенькая. Из-за этого ж весь вот мы так и получилось и застряли тут.
А ходячие насколько? До Делиевки сможете дойти?
Ну, дойти, я не знаю, может и сможет она, но обстрел.
Не будет.
Под плохую погоду не будет.
Погода плохая сейчас.
Ну, це буде дуже-дуже медленно.
Просто сейчас готовится все, что угодно. Там, понимаете, и не хотелось бы, ну,
Да страшно.
Да, хорошо тут уже не будет, типа, ну, тут
Да, мы что,
нет,
батюшка,
оставаться нет смысла.
Да мы и не
поэтому-
хотели оставаться. Я вам говорю, что мы как бы сами попали в ловушку.
Ну, да.
А чего до этого не выехали?
Ну, я говорю, сначала работали. Свекровь меня вообще дорабатывала пенсию. Вот. Вот буквально, когда она ушла на пенсию? Да вот в августе, что ли. Вот.
I wish I could translate for you, but they're speaking Russian, so I can't. I can catch like a word or two, but hold on a second. So, as they're evacuating people out of that cellar, this is what Ukraine's going to have to deal with even after victory. They're going to have to go through all these frontline towns, clear out these unexploded ordinances, clear out the minefields. Ukraine's going to be feeling the effects of this war for 50 years. That's
Ага. Он их уже забрал. Да я думаю, он где-то недалеко и ходит тут. Ага.
Сашка, пустынь.
Now, you notice they went in on the road. They're leaving through the wooded area. They're trying to find where the drone's at right now.
Не працює, можливо, свій, він пустий.
More beehives. One of the reasons I was able to show that video is because they blurred those two former orcs.
Запригуємо.
So this entire unit went in to save those three people, 4 people. You see what the bouncing's like? That's like back of the school bus kind of a ride. But that's the work Ukrainians do to protect their citizens. A unique video coming up here. Tank battle. Not going to give away I am going to give away the plot. The Russian tanks run away, and Ukrainians are able to use their tanks on the infantry that the Russians abandoned. So the first tank's over here, the second tank went up through the village. And there's the Russian tank. This is the very top of the screen right there. And it gets the first hit. Russian tank gets hit there. Gets hit again. Trying to run. Boom, there goes the engine. On fire. And then they go to work on the infantry locations. The troll? I'll wait till the video's over. I don't do anything quick, especially hide. And Ukrainians using smoke to cover their withdrawal. That was a tank battle and infantry taken out after the fact. Welcome back, Andrew P3. Of course, you had to be gone when and I had to ban my first Russian troll. Missed it. No, he's watching me. But since you asked, the Freedom for Russia Legion is still out there doing some work inside Russia. And if I remember the translations correctly, they're burning fuel trucks in the Belgorod region. So that was the Freedom of Russia Legion doing some work behind enemy lines. And last video I have for you today, Ukrainians wanted to make sure the Russians were warm in their trenches this year. Very, very warm. So that was one of the Ukrainian Dragon drones. Just spreading a little heat for the winter. I wish I had a better joke. That's all the videos I have for today. Hold on, just because I want to watch this again. It's funny as heck to me. It just the guy making the gun noises is so hilarious. I'm sorry, but that's funny. No, I'm not sorry. This is the satellite image for today of Orlivka near Endivka. This is Russian Mir. the Russian peace, whatever, however you want to call it. Houses bombed out, turned into rubble. With all the rubbles that they're creating, no wonder the ruble is getting devalued. But look at the glide bombs. The smaller ones are the artillery. But such a small village, and Russia bombed the hell out of it. This is the Russian Mir, the Russian world, the Russian peace that they want to bring to Ukraine. Heading back to the air alert map. Zaporizhia is under air alert now for 29 minutes. Donetsk is 1 hour 28 minutes. Chernihiv for 6 hours 52 minutes. Air alerts have been on and off in Ukraine throughout the day. These are just the ones that are active right now. Dun, 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 dun. If you guys are, there was a guy by the name of AZ or ARIZ Oriz. And he was making fun of Zelensky, or trying to make fun of Zelensky, so I deleted him. Vladimir, no strength to reclaim territory, Zelensky. He's gone. My first person that I banned on my stream. Yes, I know inside Russia. Except he's not inside Russia anymore. He fled the country. Good on him for fleeing. I haven't really followed him much after that. Just a few videos here and there. They are working on it. They are officially Christmas is December 25th in Ukraine now, aligning with the West. Orthodox Christmas is on January 7th or 9th. I can't remember. So, you just missed the first one, Andrew. That's all. So I get it. Hey there, David N. Good to see you. So if you folks have any questions, comments you want me to cover, look into, post them in chat. If you can, try to at me so it brings it to my attention easier. Meanwhile, while you guys are thinking of questions, I'm going to see if there's any update on the Trucks Under the Christmas Tree campaign. And let's hit the refresh button. Oh, we're up to 735.59. Let's see if the donator left their name. No, just last one was Ozzy T. Thank you, Ozzy T. Nikki Hill, thank you very much. KKGG with 1085. Also KKGG with 3314. Linda with 2261. An Ozzy T impersonator. Glorious victory to Ukraine for 150 euros. Michelle or Michael, let me know in chat if you want to correct me. Did not list the donation. Mitch Ashdown with 3208. Me with 105.74. And Robert with 105.74. How many oil refineries left in Russia to blow up? Unfortunately, I don't know the number, but there's at least one less one today. And it's not really the oil refineries that need to get blown up. Because let me get this open on see if it will do it. So Google Maps is a glorious thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 of them listed in Russia per Google. I believe this was the one that was hit today. I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, it was this one. So that one was hit today and completely burned down. So at least 17 others that need to get hit. I know this one's been hit a couple of times, and a few tanks have been taken out. But like this is the first one to be totally shut down. The key thing, I think, would be hitting Novorossiysk port. This here is where they fill up the, you see the pipes heading out from the jetty or dock or whatever that's called. That's how they fill up the oil tankers. They come in and dock, and then the pipe goes to the tanks and they fill them up. Those would be a key thing to hit. Then it wouldn't matter how many oil refineries are running. If they can't load them on ships, they can't get them to India to sell them. Another thing that they could do is pressure Turkey into not allowing oil tankers through without at least without an inspection, because of all the oil tankers that are falling apart, literally. That'd be an easy one for Ukraine to hit. The other location is in here. This is a little farther away. I don't think that's the refill, where they fill them. It might be. No, that's a private marina. Ah. I think this might be where they refill the tankers. I'm not entirely sure. But they do refill the tankers up here. And then tankers from both locations are heading out into international waters out here where Russia's lashed together a couple super tankers. And these small little tankers run back and forth, filling up, empty, filling up, empty. And then the super tankers fill up here and go around, sell it to India and China. Frosting, LJ, frosting. So I think Turkey needs to step up here and do inspections of any ships entering the straits. Safety inspection. If the vessel's not safe, it needs to be forced to dock and not leave until the repairs are done, for one. Oh, hey. So it actually lists what a couple of them. So that one's closed. This one's closed. That one's closed. That one's closed. 4, 5. 6 of them are closed. 7, 8, 9. So it looks about half of them. It looks like about half of them are closed right now. At least with Google information. Yeah, I didn't even think about checking here. Let's see. So someone said that it was the last functional refinery in Rostov direction. That could be the case. Rostov is here, and there were so these could all be shut down. It says 9 of them were shut down. We counted 18 of them. So about half of them are shut down. Shevchenko. Let me go to the deep state map for that one. Is in this area right here. Ukrainians tried to do an attack on Shevchenko from Pashkanti. Pashani. I shouldn't say my name in that. It's not right. But so 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and then today. So, and okay, there's the counterattack. Russia's were pushing up the field. Ukraine didn't counterattack, pushed them back. And then Russia slowly advanced out in that area again. And there we are today. So yeah, it was on the 13th and 14th that Ukrainians did the counterattack. Unfortunately, 5 days later, after probably 30, 40 assaults in that direction, Russia finally was able to reclaim that ground again. The Institute for Study of War does do the mapping for that. Sorry. Ronnie Vekin asked the Shevchenko question about Ukraine make a move there a few days ago. That was his question. Shelley Winters, they used a map which hit and how many were functioning. The Institute for Study of War was keeping a map like that. They stopped when they figured out that they couldn't trust Russian reports. One of the oil refineries in Russia it had no guts. They were literally going in there with a truck full of tires and burning tires out a smokestack to make it look like it was operational. It was never operational. So is that one that was, should that be counted? And there was a bunch of little questions like that, and it's like, okay, just it was soon after that news hit that the Institute for Study of War stopped doing that map. It could have gone through as an anonymous one, Niels. So Niels was said he gave 50, but not sure who got it. There's a total of 17 donations, but only 10 of them gave a name or a comment. So there's 7 donations that were anonymous. Your donation could have been one of those. Oh, cookie sheet. I like the frosting answer better. I just lost it. Shelley Winters, you're welcome. I knew a lot of them were getting a hit and a lot of them were shut down. I just didn't know like the total number. Oh. So Ronnie says, do a search of deep sea harbors in Africa. So Dakar port. South African government's very friendly, but I don't see those little tankers going that far down to South Africa. Dakar might be being used. Again, this isn't something I normally look into. So it could be that those super tankers that they're using as refueling stations are off here. That's a wave break. Not normal cargo. Yeah, it doesn't look like the car's set up to do oil or liquids, I should say. But it doesn't mean that something has been built that we don't see on this map. Desalination plant. Okay, that's weird. So is there any vantage point? It's kind of weird having a bridge to the middle of nowhere in the middle of the ocean. And I think there's your answer. Yeah, I think that's the answer right there. That's deep enough for the oil tankers not to, and that's probably like right out here. So that's deep water. They could be using that as a transfer point from the and obviously that's new. So yeah, that could be Russia's answer to transferring oil. Because there is nothing out here except that road. And look what's right here. And those look all brand new. They're not even tarnished even a little bit. Okay, maybe they are. But Okay, this is from April 2023. Why are they blurring it? This is October 2021. In April 2023, those tanks that were here are gone. New tanks are built. So yeah, I think we just found out where the Russian oil's getting dropped off before the super tankers come and get it. So, all new tanks. Let's try this one, see what we get. See. Yeah, all new tanks. See the construction crane still in there working. So, yeah, that might be where what they're doing is offloading. Let me go back to this view. So, offloading the tankers out here, piping it back to those tanks, and when the super tankers come in, they just fill them back up. Well, they did, Ronnie, for that 1 day or 2 days, and then Russia slowly recovered the ground, unfortunately. Glad I bought you a scooter for Christmas. Um, oh, where did I post that? It'd be a good present. And just don't mind the extra wires coming out. No, that'd be. Oh shoot! I didn't mean to close that. Um, I'm not sure what that means, Ronnie. Sorry, Andrew. I don't swing that way. I like girls. Oh, I didn't see the up part. Oh, that's funny. That's bad, Niels. Getting your neighbor arrested. Uh, you know that with that bridge out to that deep water station. it'd be interesting to watch to see if the Russian oil tankers go there. I'm sure there's like a flight radar for shipping. David N says I would mention it in chat and no one would say anything. Okay. Oh God, I don't want to know, Niels. I don't know. I don't want to know what you get when you mix those two, because that's scary. So I'm all caught up with the questions, if that's all the questions you guys have. I was told I was told by a little fairy that Mertzi was looking for a house in or near Lviv, and have been waiting for a couple days for him to show up in chat. But someone just grab a timestamp. Yeah, you can see how often I go to this website. It's at the top of my search bar. Okay. So Dimria is offering Ukrainians Christmas gifts. And they're hidden on the map here. So if I knew more about what you were looking for, or what Mertzi was looking for, I'd have a better idea. Let's just say up to 20K in or around Lviv. Ooh, this one looks a little rough. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that one. Okay. Actually, nature's calling. I'm going to take a short break and be right back. Okay. And we'll continue looking at houses in a minute. Oof. Excuse the delay, but when you drink a gallon of tea a day, that needs to happen. I'm not a little star, I'm a big star, Anna. So Let's go here, just south of Lviv. 3 rooms. Tiny plot of land, though. It's not a house, it's a storage unit. Would they have an EcoFlow? A little bit of an overgrown yard. Okay, I like that bedroom. Too bad it's upstairs. Definitely would not be able to sleep during the day. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see the house with all the clutter in it. Yeah, you need to hire a cleanup crew to get all this stuff out, and those stairs look a little iffy. I do like the bedroom though. And the little enclosed balcony off the bedroom. Even has a closet. I would say that's not bad, but I don't think I wouldn't recommend it for emergency because, well, if I remember correctly, he has similar health issues. Oh, this is my kind of house. Yeah, this is definitely my kind of house. I'm a sucker for brick houses. Now, I like the entryway and the wood at the top. Um, I might have to like reseal the roof right there. I'd be concerned with it. Oh, I like the ceiling. Eh, the floorboards need to be redone right there. It looks like a little water got in through the window. Left it open for a storm or two. And see, that's why I said you'd have to reseal that intersection on the roof. Definitely did not do a good job, and there's water damage. But from what I'm seeing, house is pretty solid, decent shape. No cracks in the wall, no foundation issues that I can see. You know, nice little entryway. On a nice day, sit out here out on a bench in the sun. One-story house, has a veranda, small plot, small area, 400 square meter plot. 2 rooms. City light or electricity, city water, no gas. Mini buses that go into Lviv. Slate roof. Bathrooms out in the yard, though. Yeah, so right there's the bus stop. That's the house. So if you want to travel inside the village this way or that way, this is definitely one I'd recommend. So I'm going to copy this and send it to Murtzy. That is literally right on the outskirts of Lviv for 13,000. A little bit cheaper option. 1-story house, double the land. Decent size house. Has electric ran to it. Plot is fenced. A well instead of city water. Large garden and fruit trees. Forest and ponds nearby. Slate roof. Veranda, 2 rooms, and a bathhouse. Direct minibus into Lviv. Slate roof, no insulation, well water, wooden door, outhouse. Oh, all the equipment, furniture, and amenities come with it. Yeah, let's check the pictures out. So it looks like a grapevine or something was growing across the roof here and up onto the power line. Steps look okay. There's the well. Nice driveway. One thing I like about the driveway is it's offset from the road. So, like, if traffic is going by, you won't hear it. The fencing in the yard and the fruit trees. Picture's not clear enough to tell what they are. Back gate, I'm guessing. Oh, wait. So that looks like it's a apple tree. Woohoo! Cars and girls in bikinis. So it looks like a veneer is put on the wall. Kind of weird, but it's a cheap way to do the inside. Nice well. Not sure what kind of fruit that is. Oh, it's the Nakalina. Okay. Apples. The Nakalina close up. Is that goji berry? Go back, not an apple tree. Sure looks like an apple tree to me. And there's more back there. An orange ball on the power line? Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, but there's another orange ball right here, and the power line's way up there. There's even space. So, judging by these pictures, I'm gonna guess it was an apple tree. What is it then? Don't just say it's not and then don't give an answer. Spending too much time watching Russian propaganda. I don't know what else it could be. The picture's not good enough to really tell for sure. But judging by this picture, yeah, it could be an immature tree. No, there's the goji berry. Corner lot. At the edge of the village. That's a nice one. I'm gonna send that one to Mertzi as well. Gooseberry, okay. I tried goji berries once. I kind of sort of know what they look like. I didn't like them, so I never planted them myself. And again, it's not that far from Lviv. Let's check out the north side. So, has electricity. Looks like they just put the door in. Maybe not though. So just the mud or whatever it is coming off of it. Hold on a second. Oh no, that's the line for what used to be a chandelier light fixture. I'm not sure I want to know. Yeah, too many questions. I think somebody made an indoor outhouse in the corner, and I wouldn't recommend that house at all. Hold on. Where was that one? That? Yeah. Yeah, that does not look like a DIY cellar. That looks like a DIY bathroom. No. Oh, that's kind of cute. I have questions about the foundation. Nice clean floors inside. Okay, I'm liking this more with the signed flags. Fence is a little bit wonky. Okay, the color of the tile. Is that a dirt floor? Yes, that's a dirt floor. Again, a dirt floor. So maybe that's why the floors look good. Someone's tearing out the floor and redoing the floors. Very long, very narrow plot. Well, it has a barn. The barn's seen better days, though. Yeah, I think that's what it is they're redoing the floors in it. I wish there was better views of the foundation along the front. Yeah, this area right here has me questioning the foundation. Yeah, if you guys see that right there. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the houses in Ukraine come with the furniture in it. Let's go a little bit ways farther away from Lviv. Check out a cheap one for 5,000. I've actually looked at this one before. I like this one. I don't know if I looked at it on camera with you guys or not. But you can see double sheeting around where the chimney comes out. So almost guaranteed not to have leaks there. No discoloration at the seam for the veranda. That picture is utterly useless. Floors might need to be sanded. Looks like they're pushing up a little bit right here. I like the Viking-ish wood hanging down the front of the house. I wish there was more photos. That's not a bad one. Oh, and that's a big lot. 4,900 square meters. A little bit over a U.S. acre. Hard to say with a map. Oops. That's not a bad one. That's, if it was cheaper, I might consider that one for myself. There you go. 5,000 square meters, 2 rooms, 5,225. It looks like there's a little bit of bowing in the roof, but I'm not sure if that's like the camera or if that's actual sag. Okay, it's nice and straight in that picture, so I'm guessing the camera. Looks like they tore down the summer kitchen and all the building materials are piled up there. Yeah, that's exactly what it is that used to be the summer kitchen. Oh, looks like the barn needs to get torn down as well. It's kind of leaning a little. Nice big lot though. I'm wondering if this is hops that they're growing. Kind of a neat little place. Has gas, electricity. Well, water, gas stove, refrigerator, furniture goes with it. It claims the barn. Bathroom in the yard. Well, I found my 2 recommendations, I guess, for Mertzi. See if he answers me back. Does anybody else want to check out a specific area? Thinking about moving there? See, I'm not tied down. There's no one particular area I want to go to. I don't know, that brick's looking a little rough. Like too much plaster or not enough, one of the two. Heck of a view. So I'm guessing that was the old house, and then they built this one new. They might have been getting ready to put the plaster on the outside of the brick, and that's why it looks like that. The lack of windows on this side just seem weird. No floor panel missing, but that's not a big thing. So it looks like they just put in a new window here, so it's hard to say what all is going on there. Again, this all looks like fairly new construction. Don't know, couldn't say if it was a remodel or completely new. I almost want to say completely new. Yeah, because new roofing material. Looks like they just put the plaster on this wall. Yeah, I'm going to say new construction because they still got the wires hanging out of the fixtures. So there you go. If you want a new construction house, it's almost finished. Oh, the heating? This is the heating. There's a little door right here. Or is that just one of the tiles? I think maybe one of the other pictures show it. Here we go. So this is the door to clean out the ashes. Throw wood in there. And this is in one room. That's in the other. And as the fire heats up this brick, it radiates the heat, and that's your heating for the house. Its feet? LJ Boone says, this is a bad joke, okay? Oh, God. What does a bunny rabbit hang by the fireplace? Celery stockings. See, I pretty much decided, like, I need a dacha, not dacha in every oblast. So I can go, when I'm visiting down here, I can go stay in my place in Odessa or Mykolaiv or Venetia, Zhytomyr, Volyn, Ivano-Frankish. I can just I can house hop. And you can almost kind of see like the occupied areas because there's nothing for sale in them. Except this one. That's a little. Yeah, I wonder if they mispinned this on the map, because that's... Okay, no. Konstantinivka, and this is Kramatorsk. Okay, so this is an occupied area, but there you go. You want a house on the front line or near the front line. Buy a house for the unit you're part of to hang out in when they're behind the lines. Oops. Looks like a gas heater. And blocking the windows out. That's an interesting bed. Oh, even has a shower. Indoor toilet. Brandon Mitchell would love this place. Good night, Anna. Odessa? Yeah, Odessa's nice. Where I would want to go if I was going to go down by Odessa would be this area here. It's away from the city proper, but not that far away. And shoot up the coast. You still get that small town kind of feel, but there we go. That's a nice one. Already got the grapevines growing. Inside looks really clean. Now there's your heater again, the wood-fired heater. Oh, what's that called again? The split air conditioner. Anyways. Might be a clay floor. Oh, for gas coming into the gas meter. It's weird that it's inside the house. Getting the old village style Ukrainian stove, refrigerator. Nice for a little veranda to sit at the table, watch the world go by. Indoor bathroom. That's a really nice place. That's not bad for $9,000 right on the, I wouldn't say right on the water, but not that far. Let me take off the price and see something right on the water. Not finished. I ain't looking at not finished houses. Oh, translation went away. A 3-story cottage in an elite area of Odessa is for sale. It is 2 townhouses combined into a single 3-story building. First floor, there are playrooms and guest rooms. There's also a utility room, laundry room, and boiler room. Second floor, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Third floor, there's a living room with panoramic views and a beautiful view of the sea. Individual access to the roof, terrace, and a barbecue area. Also on the 3rd floor, there's an equipped office, security system, batteries to run the house for 36 hours. Okay, I gotta look at this now. So I'm guessing these were 2 townhouses and they made it into one. That's kind of a nice, neat feature to have on the wall. No, 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 I didn't mean. I'm trying to zoom in on Ukraine to see if Crimea is part of it, but it's picture's a little too blurry to tell for sure. Nice water system in there. Super clean bathroom, but that thing on the wall has to go. And that, I like green, but not that green. There's a closet for you. Okay. Top tip, if your wife says, what would you most like to do to my body? Identify it as the wrong answer. Yeah, liposuction's the wrong answer too. The only right answer is some sexual thing that you haven't done yet. You say anything else and she's going to hang you, literally. Oh, that's a super modern kitchen. Wow. Okay, that stairwell's a little freaky. So that is what 330,000 in Odessa gets you. View right along the beach. See, the first place I bought, I've been around the block a few times with properties. Where is Yahuzhny? Ah, here we go. Okay, the place I bought did not look this good. It was a lot cheaper. But that looks really nice. Really clean. I need to maybe pour a driveway or something, but I like the grapes over the entry. Come on, let's get down to Cool well. Needs a new paint job though. It's kind of out of place with how the rest of the place looks. Again, grapes growing along the edge of the driveway. Decent sized yard. A little cook stove in the veranda. The old wood heater. Air conditioning. That's nice. That's a pretty nice place. But, you know, not too far from an inlet. And there's a cool beach right here. Let's put that 20 restriction back on. There you go. Not really far from Odessa. Nice little cheap place. 4,800. Permanent ladder or steps up to the attic. A little blurry of a picture. I'm guessing that's part of the wall. You can definitely tell it's seaside. Little curtains to hang in front of the doorway to let the breeze in. The old cook stove. I'm guessing the entryway. Hang your hat. The well. Electric. Uh-oh. Key of air alert just went off. Oh, that's kind of a nice touch with the brick separating the floors. And of course the attic is unfinished. Oh, this looks like it's a fairly new construction too. Well, there you go. You want a cheap house near Odessa? Yeah. There's the one for you. It's a little bit after 10:30. I need to get something to eat before it gets too much later. Have my second meal of the day. So I'm going to say thank you all for coming. Thank you all for supporting Ukraine. Before we go, though, I want to hop in and see what the air alert is for Kyiv. A MiG taking off. Okay. So nothing in the air, just a MiG taking off. Before we go, let's do a refresh. 75,989. Oh, slowly growing and over halfway to the goal of 150,000. Wait. I want to do it this way. Full cam. and hit the refresh button. Oh, I get to put the spoon down. Not tonight. Not tonight, unfortunately. Oh, it's going full red now. Yep, the MiG took off. So they could strike anywhere. So let me just stay live a little bit longer. You see here, MiG-31 takeoff. No rockets, no launches detected yet. See if the other channel has anything. The other channel is out of power. So they cannot give updates. So takeoff of Russian Air Force MiG-31, carrier of the Kinzhal supersonic missile, which poses a threat to all regions of the country. Those flights can last for 30 minutes, so I won't stay online for the whole thing. So I will say good night here. Oh, wait. I forgot to show you guys the update. Did I switch away from my... Yeah, okay. Forgetting where I was. So, Trucks for Ukraine, if you can support the cause, I'd appreciate it. I especially appreciate your support for Ukraine. As you can tell, Ukraine's near and dear to my heart. I want to move there and spend my retirement there. Have a good night. Stay safe, everybody. And to my friends in Ukraine, oh, hold on one second. Launches have been detected. So, yeah, hang tight, Ukraine. Stay safe. Or how's the other one go? That one? Stay safe, everybody. Oh, come on. Sorry about that. Night.